Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Blacksmith of the Sand King. Awoo. Also, hey Andy, you don't need something cold. What you need is to relax and remember that spicy food only hurts for so long. Oh, and try to remember that when the spice and the, burning sensations fades, you got that nice, kind of tingly numb to look forward to. So, Delint's playing modded Starfield. Awoo. Also, hello Delint, hello Robert, hello Aiden, hello Andy. Awoo. Hello Heather. Yeah. Oh, that and capsaicin is cumulative, so if you go and scarf down the whole bowl all at once, you're gonna kind of suffer. So, if you like spicy food, enjoy it slowly and you'll actually be able to enjoy the burn rather than, scarf it all at once, get all of it up in your face all at once, and then 5 minutes later have nothing. Aw. Snuggle for the burb. Oh. Oh god. Everybody, nifty water bottle, isn't it? It even tells me when I'm getting low on drink. Where did I get this? I got this at BLFC, dude. It's a hydration flask, courtesy of Dominic Perch, purveyor of the biggest little apothecary. Oh. Yeah. It was last year's thing for BLFC. You didn't have enough for Game Pass, so that's the thing. You didn't have enough for Game Pass, or you didn't have enough for Core? So Game Pass Core or Game Pass Ultimate. I'm assuming you're talking about just Core. Damn. I thought Core was only $7.99. I'll have to check. Also, hey Aiden, well, we'll see how things go, and we'll see if we can get you a Core account at least. Okay? Blum. Oh. But anyways, let's get back into this weird-ass game of ours. There's a lot more to do. There's a new league opened up that will give me, or that will have me fighting Demon Eyes and Draugrs. You got a Darksaber in a modded game of... Yeah, that's cute. Derby, but cute. Hey, apparently there were some gay chickens in that. Hello, Johnson. There we go. Ranked up again. Oh god, excuse me. Okay. Oh. Oh. I could actually probably sell those a lot easier. Bleh. All right. Johnson, I empathize with you there because it's been over a fucking 100 degrees for the last 3 days, just about. I believe we got a slight reprieve today with it only being like 99 or some shit like that, but it's been in the double digits, or triple digits for a while. Okay. Damn. Yeah. With hammer and heat, you can forge any substance into a viable weapon. With hammer and heart, you can build more than that, though. Good morning. Good morning, Veer. Nom. Hey, Jackie. Oh. Oh god, I have to be clever. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say the hammering part is the part that's dangerous while in heat. I'd say getting hammered while in heat would be dangerous, though. There we go. Hmm. That is remarkably stupid. Okay, I know support focus is a thing, but why are they not attacking at all now? Jesus fucking. A woo at the veer. Weird. Sure. A woo at the Jackie.
Hello.
Oh, whoa. What's up here?
Does it say I joined?
Yes, it did. Oh, I was muted. Crap. Sorry about that. But yeah,
That's okay.
it says you joined.
So did I tell you about how I was planning my like college classes and stuff today?
No.
Um, well, I was supposed to plan my college classes and stuff. So I waited for the phone call. They called me and said, "So I'm gonna need your ACT scores." Turns out I didn't take it.
That is a thing.
So now I need to take a placement test.
Okay. I mean, again, that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, it's a major oof on my part.
A little bit.
It's like, yeah, they never told me when it was gonna be, or if there was going to be one. So it was like, oh, okay. I was like, I guess I'm just not taking it then. But I'm now, in hindsight, seeing that I should have been a little more, you know, pushy.
Quite possibly. Yeah, so now I gotta take a math test and do an essay. Sitting here having to bite my fucking lip because you said that phrase and my brain immediately had one of those moments of a joke I'd probably go to hell for.
Living with my stepdad, I hear a lot of those jokes, so it's fine. Or is it not YouTube friendly?
I'm fairly certain it's not YouTube friendly. But I mean, I'm fairly certain I've also said it before, because it's part of a common joke about my generation. All I consider that is, just remember, that means you're supposed to do a writing prompt. Not a Mexican dude. I'm assuming you've never heard the joke either, by the way.
Mm-mm.
Would you like to know the reason why there was such a problem with teenage pregnancy in my generation? Because teachers were always telling young women to go do an essay. Terrible joke, but think about it for a second.
That's fucked. That is
Kinda, yeah, but the worst part is that joke comes from my generation. And understand, one of the things about my generation, when it comes to comedy, is we make comedy out of shit that's real. So understand, there's a reason why I have a dark sense of humor. You know that what that is?
You've lived through all the dark stuff, so you can talk about it.
I've lived through some dark shit. At the same time, I can sit there and make a joke about a psychotic preacher with a gun, because I've legitimately had to deal with a psychotic religious extremist who is shooting into a crowd. So, 9 times out of 10, my comedy comes from tragedy. Because you heard that saying, tragedy plus time equals comedy?
Yeah.
It's kind of true. Because if you think about it, I can't finish that joke. I don't know if I get... I don't know if I would get in trouble for that one.
If you don't know if you're gonna get in trouble for that one by YouTube, probably don't.
That's also a given rule about comedy. If you don't know if you can safely say a joke, you have no right saying that joke to anyone. So, gonna kinda wipe that one from my memory.
Oh, I thought you meant YouTube wouldn't let you.
No, like straight up in general, I could probably get in a lot of shit for the joke I was just about to make because it's dark humor about today's youth. Or, more accurately, dark humor about your generation specifically.
Gen Z?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I was like the last year of Gen Z.
The funny thing is, Gen Z's out here being completely fucking crazy 9 times out of 10, and Gen X are just sitting here with the missing number going, why?
Simple alphabet joke, yet a fact.
That's the thing, though! It's not a joke! Because I shit you not, most of Gen X, the generation I technically belong to, almost everyone that I've met from the same generation as me, all look at your guys' generation and just go, why? Why? Why choose that hill to die on? Why choose that particular issue? Why choose that issue and only exclusively target that part of the world? Why? Why do stupid things? And no, this isn't about you specifically, but people from your generation, because have you heard recently about the early 20-somethings that all got arrested for doing shit like painting planes after breaking into airports in England?
Let me guess, the Just Stop Oil organization?
Bingo!
They also defaced a painting, so I wouldn't be surprised.
They tried to, they failed to. They effectively threw a can of tomato soup on pane of glass, and then glued their fucking hands to the walls and started screaming in protest. But understand, what a protest was in my day was get a couple thousand people together, sit in front of a building, and don't let anyone come in. Create a picket line. You don't physically stop people from entering, you just kind of try to dissuade them if need be. Violence isn't a thing. Nowadays, how do you guys protest? Breaking into places, shooting people, beating people, destroying property, destroying historic monuments. Everything is about violence, everything is about destruction, everything is about chaos. And understand, as an activist from my own era, I am among the majority of people from my era, my generation, that are just sitting here going, why the fuck are you guys doing this when we've already proven eons ago that it wasn't effective and the way we did it actually caused change? Because it's weird, because look back at all of the, like, for example, human rights and gay rights and what have you, laws that were put into place, organizations that were created, systems that were created, all of that. Look into all of that in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s versus what's actually happening now. Nothing's changing now for the better. All that's happening is activists are giving pretty much everyone else in the world a reason to hate the communities they're activists for. Violence solves nothing. Good morning, Vietnam! Yeah. Well, I mean, that too, but, I mean, if you want to get into that, Veer, technically, there was a study done in the early 2000s, or late 2000s, early 10s, that kind of scientifically proved that people under a certain age are sociopathic. I.e., their brains have not developed in places to allow things for empathy to fully take its place in the brain. Things like guilt do not hit the same as a child as they do, apparently, as it does when you're an adult, and it's just kind of one of those things.
Guilt hasn't really hit me yet that hard.
Understand, by the way, I know some people who are like the sweetest people you'll ever meet nowadays. When they were like fucking 9 years old, they were psycho. Like, beat you in the head with a baseball bat just because and screaming about how you're a cunt. Kind of psycho. But they're perfectly healthy, happy, normal people now. So, Veer, that's weird. That's a weird thing because there's some weird contention between whether or not I would be a millennial or a Gen X member. The reason why I associate more with Gen X, personally, one, I was born closer to it, and two, I never actually connected with the, like, millennial mindset. It was one of those... I was forced to grow up really, really young. I was forced to put myself into the mindset of somebody much older than I should have had to as a kid. So, I effectively grew up alongside my brothers. Now, time-wise, there are people that say Gen X started in 85, and then there are ones that say it started in 88. Or not started, ended, rather, in 85. Some that say it ended in 88 or 89. And I'm sitting here going... I've been a cusp of everything else in my life. Why not just make me a cusp between the generations?
My cat's staring at me.
There you go. Good example, Ed. And that's the thing. We do not inherently... Like, we're not inherently born with the knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. We are not inherently born with the ability to feel guilt. Because it hasn't been effectively taught to us that, yes, you should feel bad about this particular thing that you did because you might have hurt somebody, or something might have died because of you, or you might have wasted effort that somebody else did, or you might have something. That's something that has to be taught. Not something we naturally know. Yeah, no, I've been told I'm a millennial and a member of Gen X. It really honestly doesn't matter to me. Mentally, I've been through in my life everything that Gen X goes through or went through. The idea of being taught to be seen and not heard. The idea that you should just kind of take everything in stride and silently scream so nobody else has to fucking hear you. That was my childhood.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the whole, you could have done this could have happened, my ultimate excuse as a kid would probably be, but it didn't.
Do you know the immediate, as a fucking person who has studied how to deal with kids and who has dealt with kids pretty much all my life, do you know what the immediate response to that should be? Let's say, hypothetical, you and a friend are out having fun, and one of you decides to go jump off a bridge into the lake, or into a river, or into a pond. Or better yet, since there are shit tons of them around my house, you decide to jump off a bridge into a creek. Creek's only about a couple feet deep. Bridge is like 6 feet off the ground. You're a kid. You and your friend get caught and punished before you could. Your response to, "You could have gotten hurt," was, "But we didn't." Cool. How would you have felt if your friend would have jumped off and shattered both of his fucking legs? How would that feel?
That would suck ass.
Precisely. Now aren't you glad that neither of you jumped? That's the point. It's force them to think. That's a good way to teach kids. But that's one of those things. Most kids will have the response of, "But it didn't," or "It didn't happen," or "What if, this had happened instead?" Kids, more often than not, will deflect until they're taught why they shouldn't have done that. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of a huge proponent of, if you've told your child, "Don't touch the stove, don't touch the stove, don't touch the stove," and they continuously try to touch the stove, let them touch the stove. Just once. Trust me, the second they scald their fucking hand, be right there with the burn gel, be right there to help them, be right there to comfort them, be right there to help make sure that they are okay. But let them do it. Kids have to learn. And if you never let them experience something, they're never going to understand it. At the same time, there's also that thing of, you don't want to because you don't want them to be hurt. Cool, how do you deal with that? Well, okay, if they're going to touch the stove, make sure it's only with the tip of a finger. Trust me, that'll be enough. Slamming their hand down on it, letting them do that, it's not going to do anything except add extra fucking steps, and probably get CPS involved. Not to mention hospitals, and more than likely police. But hell, let's say you're cooking and they've been told numerous times, "Don't touch the stove." Let them get their hand even close to it. The metal around the entire fucking burner is gonna be hot. And that's kind of what you have to do sometimes, Aiden. I'll tell you. It is a terrifying story, and I'm gonna do this real quick. It is a terrifying story, and I know this has become Story Hour with Kit again. So apologies there. This is a mildly terrifying story about something that one of my uncles did when he was really, really little. And so my granddad had a motorcycle, a fucking Harley Davidson. It was really, really nice. Had these big-ass exhaust pipes. And my uncle kept getting told, "Don't touch the exhaust, don't touch the exhaust, don't touch the exhaust. Don't ever touch the exhaust of that thing. You never know if it's hot, you never know if it's gonna hurt you. Don't touch the exhaust." And one day, didn't give a shit, didn't listen. He was fucking around with the motorcycle after my granddad come back from riding. He's sitting there kind of prodding around, looking at things, and puts his hand directly on the exhaust. That uncle still has a weird looking palm to this day because all of the skin from here to here, effectively all of his palm, the top layers of skin, came off on that when he yanked his hand away. Not only did he never touch the exhaust of that fucking motorcycle again, but here's the thing. He drives, you know, he rides motorcycles now. All of my nieces and nephews think they're absolutely amazing. Always want to get a ride on them. My uncle one day told them, never mess around with my bike after I come back. Never touch anything that you don't know what it is. Never, never, never. Why? That. You want that? You want to know what it feels like to have half of your hand removed? That's what happens if you touch. None of my nieces or nephews have ever touched that bike in any way without him there and without him saying it's okay. Because each and every one of them knows he lost part of his hand for doing the exact same thing. Hey, Veer. You might not be a parent, but guess what? You grew up a kid, didn't you? What's something you had to learn the hard way? What is something that your parents told you over and over? Don't do that. Don't do it. Only if you think you're bad. Don't do it. You can get yourself hurt. Don't do it. And you just straight up didn't listen. Because everybody has at least one.
If I interrupt anything, but how is everyone?
Pretty good.
You like my little...
That was the wrong button. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the game and get to chatting with y'all.
Alrighty.
How about you, by the way, Nexus? What's a time you were told just don't do it, you did it anyways, and fucking had to learn the hard way?
Talked back to my father and got the shit beat out of me.
That's a classic. The day
Indeed.
that oh god, almost every young man has that story of that day you talk back to your old man and realize that your old man's gonna deck the shit out of you when you do that.
No,
You better
he
be
didn't
ready.
he didn't deck the shit out of me. He beat me the fuck up with a fucking 2x4.
Yeah, do you know what decking somebody is? Because it's not actually the act of smacking them.
I'm guessing from that context, it's fucking
No.
your day up.
No. The term to deck somebody is to hit them or beat them so hard that they are laying face down on the deck.
Ah. Okay, yeah, that makes a little more sense.
It's literally a naval term of, you got a problem with somebody, go deck them or shut the fuck up. It is effectively, go knock their ass out, prove your point, and get it done with, or shut up. It's literally the old way of saying nut up or shut up. And yeah, it was an old British term.
Oh.
A woo.
Oh, wooda.
I remember when I was told when I was 15. Well, no, I was like 13, 14. Don't be ERPing online. Don't be looking at GIF. Don't be doing all this. I learned the hard way when the cops called me by my mother.
When the cops what now?
My mom called the cops on me.
Woo!
Oh, I think I have
Wait,
one.
what? Jesus.
She said that I was unruly, and that I was a P3DO, and that, like, because the youngest person I was talking to was 2 years younger than me.
Okay. See, that's another thing I don't fucking understand. Is, again, my generation, there are age gaps as far as, like, 4 or 5 years difference. Do some people think it's creepy? Yes! Does it mean they're pedophiles? No, it means there's an age gap there.
Yeah. I was 15 and they were 13, so...
Yeah, that's fucking... that's high school and junior high. That's like 1, 2 grades difference. Max.
Yeah, and they're like, well, your roommate's sister is 12, would you do it to her? And I'm like, no.
Well, that makes it wrong, no. That just means you're gay. Sorry, I had to interject that one. Because that's another, fucking thing I see a lot of. You know, false equivalency shit, just... Too much false equivalency annoys the absolute ever-loving fuck out of me.
Welcome to 99% of my childhood.
Yeah. And, again, I won't say I'm... fucking... not... I won't say I'm surprised. I really can't say I'd be surprised about any of that, just because it's... Your mom was a little younger than me, yeah?
She was 38.
So she was a bit older than me. Cool. So she's smack dab in the center of, or towards the center of Gen X. Cool. A lot of my generation, as well as the early millennials, are fucking psychotic.
Okay, it wasn't 99%. I was wrong. I was wrong. It was just the past 7 to 8 years of my life.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it was within the last decade or so, total. Because that's when the absolute, like, fucking vitriolic style of crazy became a thing in, like, a good chunk of the people that are, you know, my age.
Yeah.
And with that came something very, very simple to explain, but at the same time, very annoying to have to explain. My brain just died, hold on. Oh, right. Fucking my generation's crazy. So, to be seen, not heard, think what we tell you to think mentality that a lot of my generation and a lot of the people from around my age range grew up with, left a very, very fucked up problem with a lot of us, and that is, when we hit a certain age, we wanted to be heard. We wanted to be understood. Because for our entire lives, we were told, not until you're older, not until you're older, not until you're older. You're to be seen and not heard. Sit down, shut up, let the adults talk. Cool. We're the adults now. We're gonna be heard. You're still saying no? Fuck you! We'll do it anyways. And then you would wind up with the ones that would just go super into it and start, you know, having to be, like, the best of the best and everything, or having to be right all the time, or having to have things their way. And yeah, I get that way too myself. I won't lie. A lot of people would get so bad that it would be things like, and I remember this from my high school days just as much as I remember it now, because I used to see it a lot in high school. Hey, Jackie, you know that phenomenon of joking about suicide?
Mm-hmm.
Like, trying to make people think that if you're... Like, if anyone ever disagreed with you, you'd suddenly become suicidal? Yeah. Or using, self-deprecation as a way to punish people. Those were all things that most of the people around my age picked up from our parents. It's a bad habit that happens a lot. Also one of those things that most of us have been trying to break the fucking cycle on. Oh. By the way, if it wasn't obvious, I've started ranting again. And this is my brain effectively going, I started talking, bitch! I don't want to shut up!
I can't blame you.
I'm drunk.
You've been silenced too long, man. You need to start talking.
See, that's the thing. I was silenced most of my childhood. I became an adult, tried to speak out, and got silenced by the same fucking people I grew up around. And they're punk-ass kids. So I stayed silent a lot longer. Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that with a spoon.
With a spoon? Why a spoon?
Because it hurts more.
No.
I figured a fork would hurt more, but...
No. Do you know why with a spoon?
I don't know.
If I did, I wouldn't have asked.
Can anyone in chat figure out why with a spoon? If you haven't figured it out yet, have you ever had that phenomenon of a spoon being a little too big for your mouth? Or you pursing your lips down just a little too tight on it, and when you pull the spoon out, you slice open your lips? Or you cut, like, right here?
I've never done that, but it sounds like that would happen if it went in your butt.
Every single solitary time, you'd wind up with thousands of tiny little paper cuts inside your butthole. Veer, everybody has a crazy aunt. I've got a couple of them. So, fill us in, Veer. While I go and nom on food here, or actually, more accurately, while I go and try to build some things to sell.
You still have a chatterbox tonight?
I don't know. That's another thing I need to point out is there's a reason I don't usually give a solid answer for whether I will or will not be in Chatterbox at any one particular time. You know why that is? Because I don't socialize very well. If you haven't figured it out, I am not a social individual. I have a very limited amount of time I can spend around other people before I start getting pissy.
There's a joke to be made there, but
No, there's a reason for that, is because I very much value my alone time.
no, I get
so whether or not I go into Chatterbox or not, it's very much a throw of the dice whether I'll want to. So a lot of the time, I can't really tell you one way or the other if I'm going to be there or not, because I genuinely don't know. Most of my life is spent making decisions in the moment.
My mate
I shall
wants
be
to
right
watch
back.
YouTube.
What's up?
My mate wants to watch YouTube. I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Oh,
I will. Nice talking to you. Bye.
go give your boy a snuggle. And then
I will.
take care. Rest well when you do.
Okay. Night.
Night. Whoo. Okay, so I need cemetery dirt. There's an Odachi. Hey, Onigiri. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna look through this here. Black sheep and the crazy and the gay cousin that the religious peeps don't talk about. And this aunt literally dug up her own sister's grave because she wasn't invited to the funeral, which happened a year prior, and still wondered why she was cut from the family for evolving to insanity. She literally called her brother to tell him she was going to do it, and then just did. Apparently, that's still not enough evidence to do anything about it, though. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, but that's going a little far, you know? Yeah. Night Robber, numb.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Ooh, excuse me, that was rude.
Realistically, everyone's family probably has some fucking crazies in it.
It's gonna hurt. Oh boy.
I mean, pretty much the same, Veer. Oh, woo.
Ah, Woga.
Well, cute. Anyways, I will be right back, everybody. I need to use the restroom, so I'm going to leave you guys here with the comic stylings of Nexus here.
Well, who's ready for dad jokes? By the way, question for y'all. Do y'all know when a joke becomes a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Sorry, I don't do lewd jokes. I'm not exactly a lewd person, despite what some may say. Let me think here. Now. Oh, y'all know what you call a cow with no legs, don't you? Ground beef. How about a cow in a earthquake? Can any of y'all tell me what that is? A milkshake. I think I've said this one before, but y'all know how Vikings communicated back in the old days, don't you? They used Norse code. Alright, here's another one. So, y'all know where a duck farts? Or how a duck farts? With his ass quack. Give me a moment, I'll think of another one here. Oh, y'all know why the whale blushed, don't you? Because he saw the ocean's bottom. Y'all see what I did there? Oh, we're just having a whale of a time, ain't we? Ah, Aiden gets it. So anyways, I'm gonna spare y'all and stop with the dad jokes now. So how is everyone doing out there in chat land there? That's a good one, Nix. I'm gonna have to remember that. No, I tell you what's terrible. Paper. Paper is very terrible. Also flammable. Ah. It's going relatively good, I think. Oh, question for y'all. Y'all know why Spider-Man's calendar only has 11 months? Because he lost May. I suppose? Oh wow, I'm gonna have to remember that one. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Y'all know what you call a line of rabbits taking one step backwards, don't you? A receding hairline. Much like what Kit has going on. I'm gonna regret that one later.
Bitch, I don't have a receding hairline. I was born with this forehead.
That's a forehead? I thought that was a fucking landing strip.
Bitch, don't forget whose titties we're playing with tonight.
Oh, that's right.
It took you a second, didn't it?
Yeah, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit, lad. Y'all know how you do a dad joke wrong, don't you?
You ask your mom.
No, you just leave it hanging. Oh, like what mine did. I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab some more tequila.
Just make sure you don't overdo it, Dippy.
I won't. This one will only be my second one.
Goodbye. Like I said, or like he said, this will be his second glass. Hey, Dexter Morgan, tonight's the night, huh? Who is it that you're going after this time around? Is it that creepy lawyer, or is it the banker? Or is it that teacher from that school down the road? No, Nix, you're not allowed to have Captain Morgan. We only have the knockoff kind, Admiral Jose. Okay, let's progress some. Alright. Aiden, all I can say to this is if you start growing hair on your toe knuckles, you're a hobbit. Or not a hobbit, a halfling. I know, same thing, but still. I kind of feel bad, by the way, because it's one of those things where a couple of the guys that I know, including somebody really close to me, all have the same issue of they're getting a little thin. And here I am with my fucking Romanian half of my family's genetics going strong as shit, because I still got all of my fucking hair. In fact, I've got hair in places I shouldn't have hair. Thanks to the fact that I'm part Romanian, part Italian, I've got this Zangief chest-looking motherfucker going up my back. What's up, Dex? Anyways, here's a request from Carmela at the tavern. She wants to make some jet black brandy. She needs essence of darkness and platinum pots. Carmela's beverages are second to none, while brandy is made by distilling wine, adding essence of darkness. While you do it, makes it jet black. You can get essence of darkness from dark spirits in the ravine. Sure. Here's a request from Carmela at the tavern. She wants dragon eggs and platinum frying pans for a new item on her menu. Dragon eggs are super rare, but they have unparalleled flavor and nutritional value. She's talking about turning them into an omelet. You can get dragon eggs from dragons in the ravine. Duh. Full-bodied milk. Here's a request from Carmela at the tavern. She's making more cheese. This time she needs ancient cheese. Or this time it's ancient cheese. She needs some full-bodied milk for it. This may be the most important request you will ever do. Cheese is divine. Cheese is life. No cheese, no life. You can get full-bodied milk from elder goats in the ravine. Just make sure to milk them before they're dead, or else it tastes weird. Veer, why did you have to say accurate? Very, very close to that statement. Hey, Nix. Understand it was a joke first off. Second, we try not to, talk too terribly much or beg too terribly much for intoxicants. Usually it's one of those, if you want to enjoy yourself, but kindly bring your own. Oh. That said, whiskey is damn good. Good on you, Veer. Awoo. I mean, personally, I've been drunk, I've been stoned, I've been high, I've been everything under the sun you can think of. And honestly, one of the hardest and yet most entertaining things to be is sober. Oh, Veer, I've been high on almost anything and everything you can think of. Well, realistically. I had one of those, experiences between the ages of 18 and 27 where it was, if I'm offered a drug, I will do it once if I've never tried it, so long as it is not one of a certain set of things. One thing I will never try if offered is meth. Sorry, I've seen what that does to people. Nah, same with morphine. And correction, no, morphine I did try once. I don't suggest it. It's... I mean, I've been under the effects of morphine thanks to a, medical procedure. Don't like it. I wouldn't suggest using it recreationally. Same would probably go for things like heroin. Aw, poor thing. See, realistically, Veer, one of the things I actually enjoy about weed is the smell. But that's just me. And weed is very much my drug of choice. Hello. Welcome back. Also, hold that thought. Here's a request from Harik at the healing shop. He wants to enhance his healing potions. He needs giant snake eggs and dragon eggs to make them. Yeah, fuck that noise. All of that shit comes from the ravine, and you have to kill dragons and death serpents to get them. I'm counting on you. Try not to die. So, the Holy Order has prescribed the extermination of some more heathens, monsters, and this time they're calling for the extermination of goat bishops, because those goaty dudes with weird-ass legs apparently don't, follow the same god. You can find them in the ravine. They're like goat priests, but they buff their allies. With sport magic, they should be priority targets. By the way, when you're down there, the Holy Order's also told us we need to exterminate some other monsters, demons specifically. They'll be in the ravine too. They're evil monsters from the underworld. Very powerful foes with strong magical and physical attacks. You're screwed any way you see it, so just try not to die. Will you accept the quest? Yeah. Cool, I'm counting on you. Hey, Patrick Bateman. Hey-o. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna read that second one. Because I can't read that second one without my brain immediately going into the old 90s gay.
Shouldn't that be normal for you?
Actually, no, because I wasn't openly gay until after the 90s ended. I came out of the closet when I was like 13 or 14.
So you were... Oh, that's right, you were born in
99
the 90s.
ended when I was still 12.
Holy shit, you're showing your age.
Shit, I could show my age easily. I was born in 88. So in 99, I would have been 12.
Grab it.
So, the gay that I grew up with was 2000s gay, which was, oh, honey. 90s gay was more shit like, give me that skibbity riv. See the problem there?
I suppose.
Darling, there's a problem with everything though. But oh well, the fact that you can't see it, that just means you're part of it. Hi!
Now I'm confused.
Meanwhile, every homosexual is staring at you going, oh god.
Most likely.
You poor thing. You have no idea.
No, I don't. I thought we established this. I'm a good noodle.
God damn it! My point made, thank you.
What the fuck, huh? Am I being bamboozled? I'm an innocent person. What the hell are you on about?
Here's a request from a trader in town. They want to gift some nice clothes to some dancers they like for their debut. I think they're the young dancers from the tavern. I thought it was just me who liked them. Anyways, they'll need some gold thread and quality sewing tools. So, Aiden, you and I would probably have run into or grown up around the same era of gay, which is very much just that work it, honey kind of mentality, and less the everybody's going to be uncomfortable around me because I'm just gonna be strange mentality that there was in the 90s. Then there was 70s and 80s gay that just kind of... You could tell. Didn't matter if they wore a suit or not, you could tell. No, Aiden, my favorite one, when I started roughly when I was in high school, was, "Oh, girl, that's so cute!" Or, things like, "Oh, well, hooray for you!" Or, ooh, one of my favorites was, hold on. Let's get it right up in the right. Girl, he is fine. Ooh. That was pretty much the kind of gay I grew up around. Just that East Coast tongue. With the lisp and the just kind of twang in the voice. Oh. Hello, Mr. Phone. Are you a banana phone? Because ring, 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 banana phone. Ah! Sorry, my brain died. Yeah, I get it. You want me to patrol? Go on. I'll accept it. It's fine. Go, go eat Carmella or something.
Carmella's
well,
one
what?
with a
He's
nice
gonna
rack,
go over
right?
there to the tavern and try to eat Carmella's food. You could just eat Carmella as well. I'm pretty certain she'd enjoy it.
Carmella's the one with the nice honkers, right?
That one! She's the crazy one. Hi! And yes, I just decided to give her that voice for that specific reason of I wanted to bring, like, Chester in with tits.
No, sweet lord.
Because now Chester has a Chester.
That is that. If that's Carmella, that's a Chester.
Precisely!
God damn.
God,
Jesus, fuck,
hold on,
no.
Veer, do you remember Chester? The dude who got abducted by Santa and now has a crush on one of the elves that's patrolling the cells trying to keep him in line? God, it was back from the early days of the channel, man. Oh. I miss doing those. I might do a Christmas special again this year. I might give Chester a fun playtime thing this year. That could have been phrased any other way. Yeah, no, and it was what I used to do. The character that I used for Christmas specials was Chester the Deranged Elf. Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna... Because, bitch, I know I'm gonna go on a thing. I'm gonna save my game just in case. So, what I did was Chester the Deranged Elf would have this thing every year of I was playing this game back then called actually I can't remember the fuck the game was called. It's been a while. God, it's been almost a decade. Fuck.
Again, you're showing your age, Grandpa. Who said that?
Are we talking about Mr. Ride You Like a Baby? Or
The
Mr.
fuck?
I'm gonna ride you like a baby? It's a reference. It's actually a reference from the early days of the D&D-esque game we all play on Sundays.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, even I didn't know that.
No, there was this one situation in which a group was sent into the Expanse. One of them was cursed into a feral body and was a Urson, so they were this giant-ass bear. One of the guys got tired and in character jumped up on the now like four-legged bear's back and curled and went to sleep. And out of character said, I don't care, I'm tired, went to go say, I'm tired, I'm going to ride you like a bitch. Instead, what he wound up saying was, I don't care, I'm sleepy, I'm going to ride you like a baby, now fuck off. And everybody died! Oh. Oh, did he have the right to bear arms? I mean, he didn't have arms at the time, so... Hey, all I can say is, hey Joe, do you feel a sudden urge to eat ice cream? Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna get back to the game. But yeah, no, there's a whole gigantic list of quotes from the old days that I need to find and dig up again. Okay. Let's see if there are any of these that I can complete just with crafting. They're not, because I've never been into the ravine. Fuck. God damn it. Gang leader Biden. Ah. Nix, why are you quoting six-string fucking samurai at me? How dare. Well, good. It's a good-ass movie, even though it's fucking creepy and corny and crazy as shit. Because they're gonna kill you. Yeah, it's a hell of a movie. Okay, so I'm going back to this. I'm just gonna chat with y'all for a little while. I'm going to make all of the younger viewers, but for real, man, you gotta go and roll up there with all them blunts. Give everybody fucking something to smoke on, and then they're gonna want you coming back to their crib. Don't do that. They're just gonna think you're a fucking poser, man. I think that's the last time I'm gonna interact with one of the Bidens for the moment, because I feel dirty. Oh, I'm pretty sure that would have made people from my generation cringe, because holy fuck. That is the kind of shit I would do stoned on a Saturday night and make everyone in the fucking house wind up lying on the...
Oh, Kit, that reminds me.
Yeah?
So I do not know if I will be available tomorrow, because I am, heading out to a bar tomorrow.
It's fine. Hey Biden, is that what we're calling those depends? Because, holy Christ, those things can hold a fucking lot if they can hide your weirds. How often do you use those poor things? We saw you squatting the other day.
I'm more curious about the inflation that's going on.
Would anybody else like to explain to him why he shouldn't have said that?
What, the inflation?
That's a kink.
Huh?
I'm not gonna suggest this to anyone in the chat, but hey Nexus, go Google inflation fetish.
I don't think I will. I need my innocence.
Just
It's
think
hanging by a thread as it is hanging out with y'all.
big bellies. Usually with either lots of liquid or lots of gas. Ooh, or being turned into a pool toy.
Destroying the red barrels was a fucking...
By the way, that's gonna be a thing I've gotta do to your brain if ever we go to a convention together, and if that is the plan, I'm dragging you to a squeak and greet.
A what?
Squeak and greet.
What is that?
It's an inflation meet and greet. Pool toys, specifically.
A pool toy meet and greet.
Think about pool toys the size of your, well, the size of your car.
Shit, we going to a pool? Do I need trunks? Do I need to get my beach ball on? What the fuck we doing? I forgot what we were talking about.
No water involved, just the pool toys. Trust me, they're big enough to play on their own. Only rule is you're not allowed to be wearing denim, and you're not allowed to be carrying anything sharp.
Denim? I'm not allowed to wear denim. All I wear is fucking jeans.
Don't worry, we'll have some pants for you.
I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that you have pants for me, or assuming the fact that you
Bitch,
somehow...
we're getting you a thermal suit. That's another thing, so we can just set you up in the thermal suit, have you sitting there with the absolute impossibility of anything sharp. Then we can send you into the pool toy room.
I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that I only wear fucking jeans, or the fact that within my room, where I'm sitting right now, within at least a foot of me, there is a knife in every fucking direction.
So I've got 3 over there, 2 over there, 1 over there, 1 over there. There's 1 underneath the wolf over there that is on my pillow.
Do you
There's
also keep a
one
machete
on-
under your bed?
There's 1 on top of this thing right here, the AC thing. There's a knife sitting on top of that. There's multiple knives
all over too.
There's multiple knives actually underneath Azzy here. And I actually have a legitimate handcrafted sword underneath that mattress.
I have. Hang on, let me look over
by
here.
the way,
1,
and I should
2, 3, 4,
I should
6, 7, 8.
I should say, when I say
12 swords.
handcrafted, I don't mean, hey, this was molded by some dude in South Korea. No, it was the sword I made, and I say sword lightly. It's an 18-inch single-edged blade. So think giant fucking Bowie knife.
I almost wanted to say wakizashi.
No,
Is that what that is?
it's literally in the pattern of a Bowie knife. Or not a Bowie, but very similar. So, giant cave arc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much a
If it wasn't for the
falchion,
fact,
but
Ron,
without
you need to send me a picture of that.
It's
I
effectively a
fucking love sharp
falchion,
objects.
just without the curve. Oh, well, without a, like, soft curve, it more just hooks.
But again, you need to send me a picture. I love sharp objects.
We'll
And
see.
anything shiny.
We'll see. There's a reason I have never taken a picture of it, and that's because I don't want a picture of it online. And with everything that's going on, I can't say that you would be the one to post it, but just having it in my phone, given the number of times I've had to deal with cyber attacks, chances are it would wind up online.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And that's 100% a... You know, I might, but it's 100% a home defense thing. I don't want people knowing exactly what I have to fight with if it comes down to that, because I do have a gun! It's just not easy to get to because of California laws.
Well, where I'm at, I have guns all over the place.
I don't have that many guns. I am a poor man. I have a 22. Like, I have a 22 6-shot revolver.
Oh shit! I don't know why, but I might be showing where I live here and all that. But my exact thought, that's perfect for groundhog hunting.
Kinda. Let's put it this way. It's the long barrel version of something that people used to nickname the Little Stubby.
Oh.
Or Mr. Stubby.
Yeah. Okay.
The 22 holdout.
Yeah. Did they stop making those?
Yep, in the fucking, I believe, early 70s.
Yeah. Okay.
So, 1, it's not a high caliber gun. It's not good for stopping power. 2, it has to be in a safe.
I fucked
with
up.
I fucked up. Lockout chain through the barrel, with the ammunition stored in a different room above a certain height. California laws are crazy. But anyways. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot. I've been sitting here chatting with y'all, or rambling rather. Yeah. I hate to point this out, Nix. There isn't a blade length limit here in California, technically, if it is a full tang, non-folding blade. There's a reason why I was into blacksmithing in my early 20s. Anyways, this is where we're going to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless and crew signing off. So until next time, until next time, everybody, bye-bye. Blam.
Bye-bye.
I mean, if a blade in California is over a certain length, pulling it from the sheath, or at that point scabbard, would be brandishing a deadly weapon regardless. So you could be nailed for that, but to my knowledge, there is no maximum length for a bladed fixed blade weapon. So if it's full tang, you could be carrying around a fucking medieval claymore on your fucking back, and it's still legal. And the best part is, it's only legal if it's open carried. I'm honestly amazed we don't have more fucking weebs in California just walking around with live steel on their back. Because with those laws, it's kind of primed for that, you know? Oh, and the rule for folding blades is 6 inches. Anything above 6 inches, you're being charged with a deadly weapon. Or, you're being charged with a concealed weapon. Cali is really fucking weird. Anyways, night everybody. Nom faces.
Good night.